very interesting hire. Very.
Oh, and just to put this on your radar, we got you a spot on Top Takes Daily. Yeah, we don't have a date set just yet, but it should be sometime in the next 2 weeks, and it's going to be a great opportunity to take control of the post-draft narrative. Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, is there anything else that we got?
Anything else?
Mainly, I just want you to focus on ball, man. Y'all take care of everything. I appreciate it. Like, for real.
You already know this is our first rodeo, kid. Oh, well, it is Nicholas' first rodeo.
Okay, technically, it's your second.
Oh, not that bad.
Since like 8th grade.
Wait.
Hold on. We're not talking about Come on, man. I mean, this whole agency is devoted to you right now. You can't be jealous. Are you finished? I'm just joking. Ricky gone.
Text Ricky, I'm canceling lunch. You feel good about all this?
Feel great.
Okay, good.
Feel good.
It's a long-term game. You know what I mean? Just taking it step by step.
That's it. That's all we could do right now.
Pace ourselves.
Let's do it.
Okay. Getting Top Takes on the phone.
All right.
Hi, boss. How you doing?
大変だな、おい。スケートボード乗れるの？スケートボード俺も欲しい。ちょっとスケートボード俺も欲しい。ああ、そういうことか。チーム結成したりしなきゃいけないの？そういうのめんどくさい。ソーシャルメディアとかあるの？写真何？写真何？写真。あ、写真を撮れるの？これ。なんで意味があるのこれは。肌白いな。なんかいる。ああ、なるほどね。
Hey, how you doing?
MP, nice to meet you.
Oh, you know my name.
It would be weird if I didn't.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You're right on time for your meeting with Mr. Novak. Elevator's over there.
Cool. Yeah, thank you so much.
Olive.
Olive? Wow, that's a nice name. It's a pleasure to meet you, Olive.
Nice to meet you too.
So much.
Thank you.
So much って何なんだろうこの so much ってなんかちょっと気持ち悪いな。
MP, it's great to finally meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We're gonna need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay. Yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep, and of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
すごいかわいそ
So
う。
that's basically corporate speak for
Well,
my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story.
ちょっと右目どうした
Papers
右
in
目
this
こ
town
の
are out
人。
for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
ひどいなぁ、なんか嫌な
Glad
世
you
界
asked. We identify key influencers in our biggest target demos.
なんか人
And
気
we
商
develop
売
a strategy to win their affections.
Wait, so you're
な
telling
ん
me
で
my
インフル
playing
エン
time
サー
is
に気
dependent
に入ら
on
れる
whether
ってちょっと
Johnny
うぜえん
TikTok
だ
thinks
よ
I'm base
本
or
当
something
だ
like
よ
I know, it's ridiculous. But everything's connected. If we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the
う
bottom
ぜ
line.
え
When the bottom line's affected, the governors aren't happy. When the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
Okay. I just want to be a pillar in this community, man. So if we can find a way to make this, win the city initiative be a part of that, I'm sold. But I also don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
俺こん
Look,
な
I've already talked with your whole team about this
やっぱ
impressive
似てないんだけ
group.
ど俺
You're
写
gonna
真撮
take
り
a
込
lead
んだ
on
や
it.
つ
Okay?
俺こん
My
な
door is always open.
Freddie, man, I appreciate your transparency, man. Truly.
Just doing my job. Believe me, it is an honor to work with someone as talented as you, MP. Really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
勝っていいんだろなんだこれアリーナに行ってああはいなるほどねアリーナ行きましょうよ走れないな走りたいんだけど R2 かそこは一緒なんだティンバーウルブスおもうすげえいっぱいすげえ公園だけど人いっぱいいてなんだいや俺もスケボー乗りたいえどうすればいいんだっけめんどくせえそういうのアリーナのツアーとかどうでもいいんだけどなまあいいかやるかあいつかまた出しちゃった
What up, kid?
What's going on, man? Yo, I appreciate you being here, but like I said, you ain't gotta do this.
What? This is the in-person treatment that you hired me for. Look, just remember this day
あ
when
の
Barry
影が
Associates
すげ
shows
え
up.
目のあのあざみたいなのがすげえ気にな
Fair
る
enough, man. So where do we start, man? Let's go on this little tour.
Well, are you ready, Saya?
Don't do that. Cut the little butler act, man. Act normal, bro.
Yeah, that didn't even feel right.
It was.
All right, but check it out. First up, we have the only runway in the world that can compete with Paris Fashion Week.
Yeah, bro, that looks like a pretty normal hallway to me.
Yeah, to the untrained eye, it's a normal hallway. But we both know that them pregame walks have made fashion icons out of Russell Westbrook, SGA, LeBron James. I mean, the branding possibilities are endless, man.
All right, I see you.
Now, look, once you get some shine on the court, getting your fashion bag, photographer's gonna be all over you, bro.
何あファッションも気づかなきゃいけないの
Ready to work, looking fly.
Come on, and I can do that, can't I?
Yeah, maybe with a little bit of help you can. Sure,
I get
but,
fly-
hey,
I get
look,
fly
it
to
don't
you.
even matter. Right now, I just want you to focus on your game, right? Fashion can come later. All right, so check this out.
Talk to me.
Down this way, you got the press room. Now, anytime you got some post-game media availability, this where you're gonna want to go.
すげえでも
Usually meet you tonight after the game to walk you over, give you some more pointers, but typically it's gonna be on you to make sure you don't miss these opportunities. I mean, opening yourself up more for the press is just better for you. I mean, but you're a natural-born leader, you get that.
Bro, I do this, man. I could do media in my sleep.
All right,
You know
well,
this.
Well, one more note on that. The media is allowed all through this hallway. So you might get stopped for press time just when you're walking around. And because I said that, you are under the microscope here, all right?
Oh, you gotta
Act accordingly.
や
That's
だ
all I'm
な
make it sound so intense, man.
ぁ。NBA の選手なんてやだな
saying. All right, well, down here is also the
It's
arena
so
manager's office. You're probably not going to go
ぁ。
there
と
much,
そ
but
こを
just
見
so
られ
you
るとか
know.
やだ
And
な
also there's your standard generic meeting room. Now, once again, you're probably not going to use it much, but, I mean, could come in handy if you need to have a private conversation.
Right. Away from the prying eyes of the tabloids, right?
Yes, look at you paying attention. I
know
like
a little
that.
bit, man.
And then down further a little bit this way, you've got the locker room. And looks like Coach Graves is waiting for you, actually.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it. Now, I got to shake some hands before tonight's game, but you go out there and have fun, man.
Man, appreciate it, man. Again, man, it's always good seeing a familiar face in new settings.
Man, don't even mention it. That's what I'm here for. Have a great game, man.
All right, man.
Here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
ああ、めんどくさい。
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't, so it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
Keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
Hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on. Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure.
Oh, Mountain Dew.
A lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Good. So, we got together and talked about it and decided the best role for you to start the year is as a solid rotation player off the bench. We'll get you the minutes. It's up to you to make the most of them.
That's not exactly what I was expecting, but I guess it's up to me to earn my way into the starting lineup.
And you've got the potential to get there. But I don't want you focusing on that right now. Take it one day at a time, put in the work, and the results will follow.
オッケーオッケー、いいよいいよ、ベンチからな。オッケーオッケー。
I've never been afraid of the work.
やったるわ。
It's just I expect more for myself than this in the long term.
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Exactly.
When you get
Exactly.
dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Ah, Coach, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
Mm-hmm. 俺の席。ここ行かんやよ。どこ？何？やばい、また終了しちゃった。シュート練習しようと思ったのに。やべえ。ニックスが第一なんだね。
Opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly...
こうやって時間を進めることができると。おお、勝ってるじゃん。
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Clark comes in for Jerry Jackson. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. .146 left here in the first quarter. Quickly kicks to MP. New York now working with the new shot clock. Here's Rose. And the shot is falling. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Out of the building. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself wide open.
Easy possessions like that are just dream of them. You gladly take those.
You gotta know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And here's MP for 3. Hartenstein passes to Hart. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for.
Pass to Tillman. Clark outside. So nice passing there by Memphis. Three-pointer, Brooks. Shot opportunity, and Clark with the lay-in. Brooks got 7 points in the game.
And defensively, every time the ball comes inside.
Jones against Rose. Shoots the 3. Shot clock at 6.
これ結構大変かも。ちゃんとバスケできなきゃやばいかも。
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies 24, the Knicks 24. Hey, please give a big round of applause for the
やばいやばい。全然活躍できない。やばい、またベンチ。目どうした？
They went right to that bin.
いい勝負しちゃってんな。7番な。俺の7番な。7番につけばいいのな。お前か。Hey.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Then it's Morant, and it's Tillman in its center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Brunson, here we go. And contact on the shot. So
John Morant. That's a foul. Sorry, I thought this was a contact court. My bad.
Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. Huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it can
Yeah,
feel like this But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And there's the pass to Grimes. Buries it from three-point range. Grimes has got the lead up the timeout call for Memphis.
活躍できんの
1:14 left to play in the first half. Brooks up on top. Defended by Hart. Pass to Kennard. They set the pick. Drops it in from 11 feet. Kennard's got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
MP against Clark. Pocket 6. MP. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Passes it to Tillman. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. MP passes to Hart. Throws up on top. New York moving the ball around. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look,
やばいやばいやばいやばいやばい俺誰だ15番だよなあいつ
Brooks outside. Over Hart. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the New York Knicks.
44. The Knicks 52.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. How far down the road would you guys look on the schedule over the... And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Knicks.
Yeah,
and that is it for halftime, folks. It is...
そうそうって全然得点入んねえじゃん。やべえな。
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in.
Substitution on the court.
Just wait until we start trying.
It's all you, MP. You got this.
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations right of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court and their screens all over the place. It's miserable.
On the court for the Knicks. They'll be topping out there with MP. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Hart in at the 3 slot. And another turnover.
あ、やべえ。 どれが操作できてどういう感じかわかんね
え。There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Here's Morant. He's got 19. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Aldama's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Now, Hart.
はい、何やってんだよ。
The tray. They get it again. Hartenstein connects on the open J.
何やってん
Hartenstein's
の
got
何
his
パスくん
first
ねん。
bucket in this one.
全然パスくんねえんだ、これ多分。俺がちゃんと活躍してるから。怖っ。
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Tillman passes to Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. 21 points for John Morant.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Rose. It's rebounded by Memphis. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. Mid substitution. Quentin Grimes.
点入れてえな。
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Morant scanning the floor. And Morant throws it down.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Morant against Quickly. 4 seconds left. He lays it in. Quickly's got 6.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard.
Yeah.
63.
I don't care what the score is. You guys can't stay with us.
Please give a big round of applause for your first good dancing. Fourth quarter.
これもう出る場面ねえんじゃねえの俺今日甘くねえ。終わるじゃん。あ、出る幕ねえわこれ。
Some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams, and it's Clark in for Morant.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Knicks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Julius Randle.
Okay, I'm going to explain what we did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Desmond Bain out there at Bledsoe. And it's Adams in at the 5, home in the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Good on the shot, and that shades the lead to single digits.
Have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Brunson kicks to MP. Robinson down low. So it's New York picking up the win.
ひどかった。つらいつらいつらい。いや、そうだよね。リバウンド頑張っただけじゃん。やべえ。厳しい。いや、ちゃんとバスケしなきゃダメなんだ。怖っ。 どこにいんの足。分かったから分かったから。どこにいんの。めんどくせえ。
Hey, MP, you're needed in the press room.
Can I get a, hey MP, how was the game? You look really good out there. How are you feeling out there?
Hey, how are you feeling? Also, you're needed in the press room.
Okay, so we could just skip the small talk then.
すげえ冷てえ。
I'm going to give you a rundown of the situation. We don't have much time, so I need you to listen closely because I will not be repeating myself.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Obviously, they're going to want to ask questions about how you played. So if you feel like you underperformed at all, you're going to want to call on John Luck. If you feel like you underperformed at all, you're going to want to call on John Luck because his whole thing is access, so he's bound to lob you a softball or two. If you're feeling confident, you're going to want to call on Nate White, the man fans love to hate. His number one goal is to stir up controversy, so if you messed up even a little bit, he's going to be all over that. Also, he's going to have shep questions to throw your way, so if you want to get into that, then he's your guy. The other major player on the beat is Candace Green. She's not here today, but she likes to get a longer view of things, really get into the X's and O's, so if you want to brag about your basketball IQ, she is your person to call on.
Okay. All right. Hey, is there someone that you would choose first if you were me? Like, is there a conversation I should stay away from? You know.
That is completely up to you. What you say in that room is going to go a long way in establishing your identity as a leader and your personal brand.
Okay.
And though I might have ideas about what you should say in a given situation, I can't tell you who to be. Now, that doesn't mean you should go starting any giant PR nightmares, okay? But there is more than one way to skin the proverbial cat, if you follow me.
Yeah, for sure. Any more advice you got?
Lots, but you're needed inside. Go.
Yeah. We're here.
We are indeed. All right, look, I just gave you a lot of information in a short amount of time. And what I want you to know is that what drew me to you as a potential employer was your grace under pressure. Just always really respected the way that you handle yourself in the press, and I think you're going to do a fantastic job in there.
Wow, you really fought through that one. But thank you. It's probably one of the nicest things you said to me. All right.
You really need to get in there. They get cranky if they think they're going to miss out.
I'm in there.
Come on, let's go.
なかったよ。マスコミと話したりするんだ。長剣だけど、どうすればいいのこれ。は？なんだよ、これ意味わかんねえんだよ。誰と話せばいいのこれ。誰も来てくんないけど。は？何？めんどくさ。これ会計士じゃないの？こっちじゃないの？ああ、これ押さなきゃいけないの。
Hey everyone.
うわ、盛り上がってね。
Hey, hold on. How about we go with my homie over here?
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
Just picking up that W, man. I could have easily scored 100 tonight. Let's be real. But if we would have gotten that loss, that wouldn't have mattered.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I think you'd still be pretty happy with 100, no?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got me there. But you know what I mean, John. Stop playing with me. You know what I mean. You know, man, I played this game to win. So it's great to have this feeling my first time on the NBA floor.
Totally, and it looked like you were having a great time out there, too, so congrats again, MP. I know you were looking forward to this all off season.
All right, I think we got time for a couple more questions. Hey, you over here.
Let's talk about a name. Shep Owens. You know, Shep Owens has cast a massive shadow over the start of your career. What do you need to do to convince the fans that it wasn't a mistake to draft you over Shep?
Man, I can't think about it like that. I mean, my job is to perform the role that I've been given to the best of my abilities. And if I do that, I think I can help this team win games. And if we win games, fans can be more than happy.
Okay, well, let me play the devil's advocate on this one. Well, do you think the fans will be happy if you remain a bench player for the rest of your career?
Well, like I said, if we win, I don't see how they can be upset. I mean, obviously every player in this league wants to start, and I'm no different, but winning comes first, man. And as long as we win more games than we lose, I'm sure they're gonna be more than happy, you know? These fans are smart, man, and they recognize that it takes an entire team to win, not just one great player. You know, a great starting lineup with zero depth is gonna have a hard time making a championship push. And that's our goal here. Compete for championships. That's it. All right, that's it for today. Until the next time, y'all.
紳士的。はあ、疲れた。てきしょー。いい成績残せたかったから悔しいわー。誰だお前。どこ行けばいいの俺。もう早く次の試合したいんだけど。やろうかやろう。何これ。あ、お金かかるわけこれ。はあ。一個ずつ買っとくか。金ないけど。こういうアイテムとかも自分で買わなきゃいけないんだ。はあ、何おしゃれだな。 オフィスどこだっけ？オフィス。オフィスどこよ？オフィス。オフィスどこ？あそこだわ。
Hey there.
俺オフィスどうやって行くのこれ。ワンシティプラザにこれでめんどくさ。すげえ、初めてやってる人いっぱい現れた。ニューヨークニックスの人もいっぱいいる。103メートル。あそこが、そっか。事務所だ、うちの。
Nice win, Bob.
分かってるよ。
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and, the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So...
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
See what they want to talk about and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
Transaction, y'all just get money in the past tense. I can name 10 mad right now that I came up rapping. I'm a leader, the money turn me to a boss. Bigger than coming, the 100 they gon' fall. I done been said about I used to love. I don't trust him, man in the club. She's more scared, young thug. I'm telling you what it is, I'm talking about what it was. Here you got me, but everybody got like, out the window. See them around my eyes, those ain't my friends. Tell me how you wanna give it up. About love, I'm standing on big trust. It's like homies plotting on me. I get no sleep. I get no sleep. It's like homies plotting on me. I get no sleep. I get no sleep.
どこやんだ。結局フロントオフィスに行くんじゃねえかよ。スケボー欲しいな。こんにちは。
Hey there.
ああ。話さなきゃいけないんだ。
Hey, Olive.
MP, how are you?
Well, I can't complain. A little nervous, but I can't complain.
Looks like you're with Mr. Akram today.
Yeah. Where is he again?
Same floor as Mr. Novak.
Okay. You got any advice for me?
On talking to Mr. Akram?
Yeah, well, you've been working here for some time, you know.
I don't really know him like that. But you're a smart guy. I'm sure you're gonna be fine.
How do you know I'm a smart guy, though?
I can read people, and you're smart.
Cool, thank you, but okay, so what number am I thinking of right now?
I said I could read people. I'm not psychic.
It's kind of the same difference, a little bit.
It's a little different. Aren't you gonna be late for your meeting?
Yeah, I probably will be. Same elevator as usual?
Yes, they haven't moved.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, it's nice chatting with you. I'll see you later.
Good luck.
Thank you.
すげえいっぱい現れたけど。みんな同じ服着てる。
MP, come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpim.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep. Just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie?
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I
い
clear?
や、この人正しい。
Crystal clear.
よかった。
I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Akpim.
もう大人の世界だからみんなそれぞれなんかそれぞれ言ってることがなんかそれぞれなんだな。
See you, coach. See ya.
もうさっさと試合するっしょ。もうたまらないよ、俺は試合したくて。あ、またリッキーと話さなきゃいけないの。またいっぱい初心者が俺と一緒の初心者がいっぱいいる。
Nice win, Bob.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
Let's be honest with you, man. I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear I got Freddie tell me one thing, and the other I have Othello basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, you know, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Look, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not gonna happen, all right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue. All right, sure.
Look, your president of basketball ops,
めんどくせえ。
he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the
大
PR
人の世界はやっぱりめんどくせえ。
still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othello Akpim thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for a job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read, too, but, I mean, that don't mean Othello's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. You gotta remember, Othello's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now, at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we gotta be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, you know, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
You want to slow play.
Slow play it, exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othello and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man.
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there, I'm your guy. Let's get it.
Okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othello and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're gonna be golden.
Win some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I ain't think it was gonna be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.
全部買ったるわ。ムカつくな。走っちゃうわ、もう。走って試合行っちゃうわ。試合させろ。試合させろ。
Feeling you, MP.
あれあれああ、もう着替えてくれるか、勝手に。やったるわ、やったるわ。シュート練習したい。でも練習しよう、ちゃんと。ちょうだい。全然入んねえな。これが入んねえな。やっと入った？Come on.やべえ、シュート練習の時間決まってんだ。よろしくお願いします。
looking at the way the game is played now, Smitty, feels like you'd be a perennial all-star.
All right, BA, I appreciate that.
Ah, いいね、いいね。いいね、いいね。1クォーター出番ねえじゃねえかよ。あ、やっとか。いやー。
A minute 42 left in the opening quarter. Burks passes to Wiseman. Here's Ivy. Going inside. Banked it in off the glass. Ivy's got 10 points in the game.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Rose, the pass to MP. Back to Rose. Burks against quickly. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Diallo.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the middle. And finished off by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
The Knicks have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Pass to Hartenstein. Quickly against Burks. The shot that time not on target. And Detroit will go the other way with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
They really struggled against this team last year, despite having comparable talent. I mean, they got swept in the season series.
Up top, Stewart. 6 to shoot. Diallo finds Wiseman. Now here's Stewart. Burks for 3. Unable to get that one. On the wing quickly. Defended by Burks. Quickly passes to Rose. Here's Hartenstein. Rose outside. MP outside. Off with the layup. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been.
やべえ、全然点入んねえじゃん。いいとこ1個もねえよ。これじゃベンチから出れないよ。
He's checked in for Randall. MP comes in for Toppin. Hart's checked in for Barrett. And Rose is subbed in for Brunson. The Knicks with the lead. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
They've got MP. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Burks. Releases. Detroit, no good that time either.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
MP shot is off.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions. Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. I love the attacking mentality in a close game.
35-30. The Pistons have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Pass to Ivy. Burks against Quickly. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Careless turnover. For even a moment in this league, that's the result.
44 seconds left in the half. Right side Hart. Hartenstein a screen. Hart with it. Guarded now by Wiseman. And that one's good. And now it's a 7-point New York lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Wiseman. And he lobs. It up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Stewart against Rose. MP shot is off.
なんでシュート全然入ってんだけど。逆にやられたやん。
I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Knicks out in front.
お、やべえ。超かっこいい。マウンテンデュー。そうでもねえな。もっとキレキレなアニメーションが見てえな、ポップロックが。
Welcome. The first half.
いいからいいから。
Not surprising to see two competitive guys.
Moving on now to the first half of play and how that does it for halftime. Let's get back to.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Can they come up with an answer?
Substitution on the court. Ivy.
Got this.
やっぱ苦労するもんだな。このドレッドな。でけえな。
Setting the floor for Detroit. We've got Amadou Diallo, Isaiah Stewart out there with Wiseman. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Ivy in at the one.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Hart with it, guarded now by Wiseman. Hart passes to MP, back to Hart. Now MP. Clock at 6. Pass to Toppin, kicks it to Quickly. Sinks it from distance. Quickly's got 6.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Ivy. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
こんな下手くそ。
Here's Stewart.
やばい間違えた。
And finished off by Stewart.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
こんなに手入んないの？
Pass to Wiseman for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Wiseman's got his second basket of the night. New York has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Quickly passes to Barrett. MP against Stewart. MP no good. The Pistons trailing.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Ivy. Here's Burks. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 9-point.
The Knicks, 62. The Pistons.
やばいよ。全然ダメだよ。
1:43 left in the fourth. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game.
With
the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim. But if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. They've got Emmanuel quickly. MP is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Tonight is proving why Cunningham was the top pick in the draft. K can take over games.
MP against Bagley. Here's MP. And it's Bagley with the rebound.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Knicks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Julius Randle.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Pass to MP. Fires the 3.
Misses.
By MP. From deep. Misses. And so it's New York winning this one.
The Knicks, 80. The Pistons, 72. We appreciate you all cheering on your squads tonight. Please be sure to make it home safely, and we can't wait to see you once again.
My cousin says best to stay. Hey, take care of those fur babies. I'm not bitching in for gas money, you know? God.
ちょっとダメだな。ちゃんともっと練習しよう。一番主に話聞いて練習することに決めました。また冷たい話されるんだろうな。
Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No, I think it stands for... You know what, that's real classy.
Why would he even mention me?
Is he Shep? Does he need a reason?
オフィスに戻ってって書いてあったよな。あ、もう帰っていいってことだ。お疲れです。いやー、ニックス誰がすごいのかも分かってねえもんな。このマイキャリアモード一回ちょっとやめよう。どうやってやめんだろう。あ、スケートボード乗れんじゃん。は？よくわかんねえな。動けないんだけど、なんかよくわかんないけど。めんどくさい。どうやって乗り物乗ったんだろう。は？走るか。よくわからん。
Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. ¿Qué familia tan?
ちょっとあれだね。
Tapen con tapete o con moda y te pica. Si no es de tu.
This next winner answered the hardest questions correctly, earning them the title of 2K TV Interactive Wizard.
Show some respect for
no llegara más a misa. Porque le di un beso yo a una chica. Y ahora de repente se le quita. Los persinados, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla. Y donde se le fue lo católico pensamiento. Ese padre tiene cola que pisar. Que tanto juzga si es tan similar. Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chusma tanaca y que tanto le importa. Al chisme si escucha y para ayudar está sorda. Y a mí me dijo fea una gorda. Y a mí me dijo gorda una fea. Me dijo... También me miro feo, que es pobre, pero... Qué oso, qué oso. Ay, qué oso. Ya, qué oso. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni buen vuelo ni avión.
Eso daña, pa.
Qué oso. Qué oso. Agua bendita, que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Agua bendita, que se ocupa cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan... Ay, qué oso. La familia bola de chismoso, que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso. Pa' acabarla la hacen de toso, le echan un poco, tío.
ポイントガードとパワーフォワードがすごいんだ。クリアスランド。
Vamos a sacar verdades aunque todos suden. A mí ya me vale más de eso, a mi vida hablaron más.
Let's meet this at guard.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2. One thing's for sure tonight, Doris, there'll be no lack of effort from either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and in going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
And now the New York Knicks starters. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Morris looking over the floor. Takes it inside. Misses in close. Now the Knicks with it. The pass to Randall. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, defense is smart to get close to Randall, but he powers through it anyway.
Out to Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It seemed like 2022 was all about showing up naysayers for Kyle Kuzma.
It did seem, Greg, like he came into his own a little bit, found his identity as a player. I think those challenges he got from the fans only made him better, really fired up the Kuz.
Lets it go from deep. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for... The tip in. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Rose is checked in for New York.
Wizards Breaker. Those are your Wizards Breaker. Give them a round of applause.
There's a screen by Robinson. Rose kicks to Hart. New York moving the ball around. Here's Robinson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
The shot by Beal, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Randall against Porzingis. Randall passes to Robinson. Bucket is good.
Yeah, Julius Randall has a good feel on the offensive end, on time and on target with the pass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Beal, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring role, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Beal against Hart. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Beal gets a wide open look. And again, Washington no good. The Knicks leading by 7. Hart the pass to Rhodes. Barrett kicks to Hart. Inside, here's Robinson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Abdias checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kispert comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's DeLon Wright in for Morris. Kispert, the pass to Porzingis. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Knicks have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Here's Grimes. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And Beal kicks to Wright. And they get it. Porzingis finds Wright. Porzingis sets the pick for Wright. Just 4 to shoot. The Wizards with another miss. The Knicks leading by 11. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Barrett. Tries the spin move. Pass to Grimes. New York needs to get off a shot. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a 14-point game. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
Here they come, DC Family. It's your Wizards answer.
.107 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP.
Passes it to Grimes. Over to the wing, stolen by Avdia. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot's good from Kispert.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Toppin. They get it back. Another shot. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 now.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Porzingis passes to Nunn. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Toppin, and he makes that one.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Porzingis off the mark from 16 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break.
DC family.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Nice.
Kendrick Nunn. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Avdia. Then it's Morris. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Kuzma outside. Out to Morris. The pass to Avdia. 5 on the clock. Kuzma right side. Another miss by Kuzma. The Knicks leading by 11. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
The first free throw is good. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Back to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Right side Robinson, 13 feet away. Jump shot is good. 8 points for Robinson.
This is about the extent of Mitchell Robinson's game, but boy, he's putting in work in the mid-range.
Produced screen on Brunson. Morris follows Gafford. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brunson against Morris. Pass to Hart. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. Hart's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. Now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
あ、いえ、バック。
He has had injuries
やられたな。
but the talent is obvious. David, thanks.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Wizards trail by 13. Outside, Beal. Over Randall. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. Hart with it. He's got 6. Out to Barrett. That 3 off the mark. The Wizards have gotten under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. And a fast break now for New York. New York moving the ball around. Banked in off the glass. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Washington calls timeout. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Porzingis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Beal. And it's DeLon Wright in for Morris. There's 1:38 left in the first half. And here's Avdia. Pass to Kispert. Jacks up a 3. That's his second shot. And his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Doors, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Avdia, what you think is 3-tool player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
On the wing quickly. Up and in on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Porzingis kicks to Nunn. Stolen by Quickly. Grimes passes to Toppin. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Grimes. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. 19 seconds left here in the second. Right against Quickly. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
This is one of those mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Wright. Nails the baby hook. Wright's got his first 2 points.
You have to account for DeLon Wright at the cup. This guy has good size at his position.
Here's Toppin. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3. Now Barrett. New York takes timeout.
And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
So for the Knicks, Hartenstein comes in for Robinson. And quickly in for Randall. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
There it finds Brunson. Plays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 6 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And Barrett gets it to go.
Boy, R.J. Barrett has worked so hard to become a consistent three-point shooter. Go ahead, R.J., put in the work.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Up top, Morris. Brunson covering. Porzingis can't hit. The Knicks leading by 18. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button like we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Julius Randle's checked in for R.J. Barrett.
One shot.
Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
Randle kicks to quickly. Here's Hartenstein, covered by Gafford. And the rejection by Gafford. Beal against quickly. Morris, left side. To the wing on the left. Here's Gafford. It's rebounded by New York. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Hartenstein. Shoots It's over Gafford. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 this quarter.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Avdiiv's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's DeLon Wright in for Monte Morris.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining.
New York leading by 21. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. The offensive rebound. And the basket by Rose.
Well, you love to see Derrick Rose from the guard position make himself a factor on the glass and finish. That is nicely done.
Right, the pass to Porzingis. He dishes it to Kispert. And the wide open shot from Avdiiv. There's Porzingis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up.
What makes him special is the ability to be aggressive. Porzingis, he's going for those boards like his hair's on fire.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And the pass to Grimes. Spins, and it's quickly in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Wizards trail by 20. Right down low, working on Rose, and it's Wright missing. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Nunn. No good that time. Nice tee from Rose. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. On the wing quickly. Dishes it to Toppin. To the left wing. Passes to Quickly. Over Kispert. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Well, absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
Bounce pass from Wright. Here's Porzingis. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's the Knicks as they wrap up the third. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Jalen Brunson.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Kispert in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. From 12 feet out, and again it's New York.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Kispert wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Grimes with the bucket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Kuzma, right side. Trains the three-pointer. Kuzma's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that three-point shot.
Pass to Grimes. The 3. That one's not going to go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Morris. From down in the low post, it goes.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Grimes. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Trying to get open is Kuzma. Beal can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. To the left side wing. Here's Grimes to the inside. Here's Robinson. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, as a roller, Mitchell Robinson has a chance to be a problem for defenses. Shows it right there.
Kuzma with the screen for Morris.
Next foul. Flattened drive. First person.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Kyle Kuzma, and Goodwin subbed in for Morris. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. To the paint. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Beal. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Hart kicks to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. The pass to Hartenstein. It's Barrett on the wing. 5 to shoot. Now Robinson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So for the Wizards, Avdia's checked in for Porzingis. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Beal. And it's DeLon Wright in for Goodwin. And then for New York, Toppin comes in for Robinson. And it's Rose in for R.J. Barrett. Avdia can't hit. And it's Rose with the ball for the Knicks. Pass to Toppin. Count it.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
And it's Kispert in the corner. To the wing on the left. Toppin with the steal. And the rejection by Gafford. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
None wide open. No good from outside. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Right wing. Rose finds Hart. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
Brunson. And the 3 off target. From the Wizards, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. And Wright kicks to Avdia. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Wright against Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. That one goes. Count it.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Wright missing. Now here's Rose. Passes it to Brunson. Toppin with it. Back to Brunson. That one goes in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
いいね。あれこっちじゃねえよ。ああ。